Good morning, everybody. So, let's continue our chapter number 4 with our third ratio, that is activity ratio. Now, activity ratio, also termed as performance or turnover ratios, which measures how well the resources have been used by the enterprise. Right? It also shows the effectiveness with which the enterprise uses its available resources. Okay, so there are four major ratios that we have to cover under activity ratios. The first one is inventory turnover ratio. Now, inventory turnover ratio shows the relationship between cost of goods sold, or we can say that between the cost of revenue from operations and average inventory. Right, the main aim of this ratio is to determine the efficiency with which inventory is used. Now see how we have to compute it. The cost of goods sold means the cost that is used in order to produce or manufacture the goods, that is calculated by sales minus gross profit, means the amount that is received from sale. If we will deduct gross profit from that, we will get cost of goods sold. Right, then we have to calculate average inventory. Average inventory means stock, means this is opening inventory plus closing inventory divided by 2. So we have to take the opening stock as well as closing stock, and after making addition we have to divide it by 2, then we will get average inventory. The main thing is the activity ratios are expressed in times, okay, not in ratios. So we have to, whenever we will calculate it, so we have to denote it, the unit that we will use to express it is times. Right, so inventory turnover ratio is cost of goods sold, means sales, the money received from sale less gross profit upon average inventory, where average inventory means opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. The second ratio is trade receivables turnover ratio. So trade receivable is the amount receivable against goods sold or the services rendered in the normal course of business enterprise, or we can say that the money that is outstanding against the sale of goods. Okay, then we have to include it under trade receivables. So trade receivables basically means debtors plus bills receivables, that we have to take it. So this shows the relationship between trade receivables and means net credit sales, the amount of which is to be recovered from the debtors as well as from the bills receivables, and with the average trade receivables. Okay, where credit sales, we all know that is net sales less sales return. So average trade receivable is opening trade receivables. This thing you have to keep in your mind. Here I am using word opening trade receivable, where trade receivable include both debtors as well as bills receivable. Right, so you have to take both the terms given in the question, if then make addition of this and write down here under trade receivables, then closing trade receivables divided by 2. So this is the formula to calculate trade receivables ratio. So our next ratio is trade payables ratio. Now same trade payables ratio shows the relationship between the money that we have paid to the outsiders, means the money paid to the creditors as well as the money paid against bill payables, that is called trade payable ratio. Right, so net credit purchases means purchases less purchase. One thing you have to keep in your mind, that you have to take here credit purchases only, not cash purchases. So credit purchases less if any return is there, then we have to take as net credit purchases divided by average trade payables. Average trade payables means the total of opening bills payable plus creditors and the total of closing trade payables, closing bills payables plus creditor divided by 2. Thus we will be able to calculate trade payables ratio. Right, this ratio shows how quickly or within what period of time the company is able to pay for its outside liabilities like creditors and bills payable. So the ratio shows the expression of that. Now the next and the last ratio of activity ratio is working capital turnover ratio. So working capital turnover ratio shows the relation between revenue from operations, means the amount that is received from net sales upon its working capital. Working capital, we all know that the capital which is required to smooth run the business or for the regular activities, that is called working capital. So how much money we require in order to get good sales, so this shows the relation of this. Okay, now revenue from operations means net sales, and working capital is current assets minus current liabilities, means the money required in order to pay current liabilities, right? So that is called working capital. So these were our 4 ratios related to activities ratios. Now please do all the questions related to activities ratios and please send me your queries. Thank you so much.